Benders from all around the globe want to know if they have what it takes to go pro. But players looking to go pro will need to think strategically and carefully decide when it's time to use devastating tactics, working together as a team to unleash powerful elemental attacks against their opponents, or when it's time to focus their chi for even more powerful attacks in the future. Don't play too risky though, as your opponents will surely employ powerful tactics of their own. That can manipulate the elements to defend against incoming attacks, and even reverse the tide of battle. But never fear, Brave Bender, as the tricks you've learned before the game can be used at a moment's notice to surprise your opponents and help regain the momentum of the match. End the game while you're in your opponent's territory and claim the championship is yours. Or completely devastate the competition by pushing them off the back of the arena to end the game immediately and become the victorious champions you deserve to be. The Legend of Korra Pro Bending Arena is a board game set in the Avatar universe and takes place during the first season of The Legend of Korra. Featuring highly detailed and dynamic miniatures, The Legend of Korra Pro Bending Arena is a strategic sports game designed by Sin-Fung Lim and Jesse Wright. Players will decide between playing as the fresh-faced but fierce competitors, the future industry Fire Ferrets, or the returning champions and fan favorites, the White Falls Wolfbats. Both teams have their own special abilities, completely unique to them, as well as 3 trick slots that allow you to equip special tricks and personalize your team to your playstyle. Some tricks are extremely powerful, but are only usable once per game, requiring tough decision making as to when to use them, while other tricks are repeatable, but a bit more risky, as each time you use them, you'll have to roll a referee die to determine if your cheating was spotted by the refs, giving you a chance of pulling a yellow fan. Receive 2 yellow fans on one bender and they're out of the game. And keeping all of your benders in play will be extremely important for those looking to become the new champs of Republic City's favorite sport. Each team will divide their cards into 3 decks. Separated by bender types, technique cards are flipped over each turn to offer your team new tactics to invest their chi in. Advanced players may even wish to customize their decks, adding or removing particular cards, giving their team even more personalization. At the start of the game, each player will have a starting hand of cards which they can either play for the actions they indicate, things like the distance of their attack and the power of it, or special abilities like move, hold, or block. Your bender's positions will be incredibly important to achieving victory, as their positions on the board will affect where they can hit with their elements. Or, if you wish, you can decide to not activate a technique card and focus your chi. At the end of your turn, you may use your chi to purchase new technique cards and expand your team's abilities. Savvy players will divide their techniques between defensive plays, eliminating other teams' elements by targeting their own spaces, and playing aggressively, placing elements in their opponent's spaces. Any elements that aren't defended against, push the benders back. If the game ends while you're in your opponent's territory, you've won. Or push the team off the back of the board completely to end the game immediately and be christened the new Pro Bending Champions. The Legend of Korra Pro Bending Arena Deluxe Edition features no stretch goals. You are guaranteed to get everything in this package regardless of the final funding amount. Included as part of your pledge for the Legend of Korra Pro Bending Arena Deluxe Edition are the following items. Limited edition packaging. This packaging is only available through Kickstarter as part of the Deluxe Edition. You'll also be getting a limited edition promo poster that's advertising the big game. Throughout the campaign, we will also be revealing 7 mystery teams. These teams will also come with their own set of trick cards, which can be used by any team in the game. So not only do you get more teams to play with, but you also get more trick cards to customize your favorite team to your liking. Since tricks add so much personalization and customization to each team they're applied to, we're also revealing 5 themed trick packs throughout the campaign. These tricks are guaranteed to add a ton of customization to your game. Finally, we have 30 component upgrades to reveal during the campaign. All of these upgrades are guaranteed from day one, so please back our campaign to make sure that you get a copy of The Legend of Korra Pro Bending Arena Deluxe Edition.
Origin, the source of all, awakened to life, and began to shape 5 realms around its light. The Valley of Motives took form first, and through it willpower flew and burst. The cradle of senses, birthplace of emotions. Willows of values grows them powerful potions. Through the network of thoughts, emotions are connected. With the land of desires, they are perfected. Thus, Cerebria, the inside world, was born, but abruptly, into 2 sides it was torn. The dark shadows of gloom and lively lights of bliss are from the beginning opposing forces. And so, with Cerebria's future at stake, it was up to the spirits to shape the land's fate. Sullen misery was first out of the shadows, bringing bitterness and despair to the meadows. Along came delight, sunny as the shining light, spreading cheerfulness and excitement in the heart. Then love, the tender one, gracefully took action, introducing intimacy and affection. Hatred, the ill-willed, flared up with utmost fury, unleashing wild hostility and jealousy. Encouraged malice crept up like a filthy plague. Vicious dislike and suspicion followed its wake. When pure-hearted empathy saw the damage done, generosity and kindness consoled everyone. Though none expected anxiety to appear, wherever he just went, he invoked doubt and fear. Finally, harmony, exquisite and flawless, restored the unity through hope and peacefulness. Shaping Cerebria is their authority, a sublime goal to define its identity. Leave your mark on the inside world and get your deluxe copy of Cerebria with exclusive pre-painted miniatures. Cerebria, the inside world. Now on Kickstarter.
Prepare to embark on a journey. A dangerous journey. Get ready for a thrilling interactive adventure.
Please don't interact with me.
With intense action.
God damn it!
In the first ever Cyanide Happiness video game.
Now, the secret to surviving out in the radioactive wild is to cover your own face in toxic sludge so you can fit in and not draw attention to yourself.
I wouldn't do that if I were...
Hello, I'm Chris Wilson, creator and co-writer of Cyanide Happiness.
And I'm Roger Barr, creator of iMockery.com and video games like Abobo's Big Adventure, Bionic Chainsaw Pogo Gorilla, and the upcoming Steam game Grave Chase.
Boy, it sure is great to finally be working in the same office, right, Raj?
Go yourself, Chris.
Absolutely.
So wait, you guys are making a Cyanide Happiness game? What inspired you to go and do a thing like that?
Our first venture into making games for Cyanide Happiness was our tabletop card game Joking Hazard, and we had such a blast making it, and it really inspired us to see what we could do with video games.
Well, because we both grew up on a lot of adventure games like the old Sierra classics such as King's Quest and Space Quest and Police Quest, plus LucasArts classics like Secret of Monkey Island or any of the Indiana Jones classic adventure games.
As well as games like South Park Stick of Truth, where you get to walk around in the actual town of South Park and interact with your favorite characters.
But the real reason we want to make a new adventure game is because Chris and I are both writers by nature, and adventure games allow you to do a lot of just that.
Another big inspiration we have for making the video game is to show our parents that making a bunch of stick figure cartoons for the internet isn't a bad career choice, Dad.
Alright, well what's the game gonna be like?
In the game, you'll be playing as a group of high school students that live in the Cyanide Happiness universe as the apocalypse happens. So you'll be interacting with your favorite characters and solving puzzles while also trying to survive and pick up the pieces after the world ends.
And not only will you be able to interact with characters from the CNH universe you've fallen in love with over the years, you're actually going to interact with new characters that we've been creating for this story as well, and I know you're going to love them. On top of that, there will be achievement awards that you can collect and put into your own little personal sticker album. We're going to have secret hidden areas where basically you'll be able to collect new costume elements and add them to your character for some customization. And we'll even have some optional side quests where you'll actually get to play as some of your favorite characters from the CNH universe as well.
It'll be more of a traditional point-and-click adventure game, so you won't have anything like microtransactions or anything like that. The goal is to make a fun and interesting point-and-click adventure game that brings the CNH universe together in a way where you actually feel like you're playing inside one of our messed-up cartoons.
Okay, well, why Kickstarter? I backed a game on Kickstarter once and the developers vanished off the face of the earth. Are you guys gonna, like, fake your deaths or something if you get funded?
We know that backing a game on Kickstarter can lead to mixed results, but this isn't our first time with Kickstarter and we know what to expect. With the funding that we received from Cyanide Happiness Show Season 1 allowed us to move beyond that campaign to the point where we can make Season 2, 3, as well as a weekly short on YouTube every week for the past 4 years. Same with our Joking Hazard Kickstarter. We were able to make a bigger, better game for more people in more countries because of your funding. So with your help, we will hopefully not only be able to make this game a reality, but clear a path for us to make more CNH-related games in the future.
When this campaign ends, we're actually going to be starting up a backer forum. We're going to be updating it on a regular basis with all kinds of stuff, like we're going to have concept art, you'll see new character sketches, we're going to have user polls where you'll basically get to tell us, you know, we're going to ask you, what would you like to see this character do? And then you guys will get to vote on it, and whoever gets the most votes will actually end up being in the game.
We also have a solid pipeline for the development of this game, since the process of making a game in this genre is so similar to the process of how we make our animated cartoons.
Oh, and by the way, we wouldn't fake our own death if we got all that money, no. We'd have enough money to actually pay someone to kill us properly.
Hey, wait, one more question. Will you guys be my friend?
We already are!
What?
In fact, we're your new roommates.
Hold on,
Yeah, and your rent is due, so you can go ahead and pay it here on the Kickstarter.
but...
And please, don't forget to take out the trash. It's your turn this week.
Wait,
Alright, cool. And could you hurry up on that? We're trying to make a game over here. Let's go!
Mort's Mint Delivery Service Driver Orientation. Brought to you from the fine folks at 524 Labs, creators of MintWorks. Congratulations and welcome to the great Mort's Candy team. Families all across the country enjoy the cool, refreshing taste of Mort's Mints. And how do we deliver so many smiles each and every day? Well, that's where you come in. We get orders for our products from communities all around Mintopia City. So load those Mint deliveries into your truck. Then take the most efficient route to your destination. Our customers expect nothing less than the best. Remember, you are delivering more than just candy. You're delivering smiles. Be efficient, be friendly, and someday you too could become the next Mint Delivery Employee of the Month.
Hello there, and thanks for stopping by. I'm Justin Blasky, one of the mad scientists behind 524 Labs and the creator of Mint Delivery. After the success of the MintWorks campaign last year, I have received many messages asking what the next Mint Tin game would be. To be honest, I wasn't planning on following MintWorks up with another Mint Tin game. However, the requests kept coming in, and I thought, it might be fun to do it again, but what mechanism? Well, after months of design and testing, I'm happy to bring you Mint Delivery, the pocket-sized pick-up and deliver game. Which brings us to why I'm monologuing at you right now. I need your help to load and deliver, pun intended, this game to you and everyone else. And now the what's in it for you portion of the video. Well, I'm happy to say that I'm able to bring the same fantastic deal for Mint Delivery that I did for MintWorks last year. That's right, $10 gets you your very own copy of Mint Delivery in its shiny little tin. Yep, just $10. There are other deals, of course. This is Kickstarter, but I'll let you discover those on your own. Once again, thanks for stopping by and joining me on this minty fresh adventure. Bye-bye.
Deep under the White Mountains, the ping of hammers ring and forge fires billow. It's the 200th year anniversary of peace and prosperity between the elves, humans, and dwarves. Dwarven Smithy is a 2 to 4 player crafting card game. Players refine resources, then craft and sell items around player cards. To win the game, you must earn the most gold coins. As one of the most skilled smiths in all of the kingdom, you have been commissioned to craft special items for the celebration. The king will pay extra for the best weapons, armor, and shields. You must get your orders from the smithing guild to make the challenge fair. The king will open his personal mine so you can unearth precious metals, cut priceless gems, and gather rare magical runestones. With these resources, you will craft powerful items, hire the best apprentices, and forge wondrous tools.